In this video tutorial, I am going to discuss SAR of sympathomimetic agents, structure-activity relationship of sympathomimetic agents, or can say adrenergic agonist or adrenergic drugs, because sympathomimetic agents are also known as adrenergic drugs and they are agonists of adrenergic system. And the parent functional group or parent structure of adrenergic drugs is beta-phenylethylamine. So this SAR is also known as SAR of beta-phenylethylamine. Sympathomimetic drugs are considered as derivatives of beta-phenylethylamine. So this structure is patterned as a parent compound for the structure-activity relationship of sympathomimetic drugs. Beta-phenylethylamine. You can compare this parent compound with the structures of adrenaline and noradrenaline. So you can easily correlate this structure with the structures of adrenaline, noradrenaline, dopamine, etc. Right? So beta-phenylethylamine. Here the carbon next to the amine group is known as alpha carbon and the carbon next to the alpha carbon is known as beta carbon, and on beta carbon phenyl ring is present. So beta-phenyl ethylamine CH2CH2 NH2 means ethylamine. So this structure parent compound is beta-phenylethylamine. In this structure substitution is possible on 4 sites. First site is substitution on aromatic ring means phenyl ring. Second site is substitution on beta carbon. Third site is substitution on alpha carbon. And the fourth one is substitution of amino group. So we will discuss in detail substitution of each side. So first one is substitution of aromatic ring. Means phenyl ring, substitution of phenyl ring or aromatic ring. On phenyl ring, the presence of hydroxyl group in the benzene ring at third and fourth position gives maximum alpha beta activity. Means here the position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. On position, this is the position number 3 and this is the position number 4. On third and fourth, hydroxyl groups give maximum alpha beta agonistic activity, but if any of these hydroxyl group is absent, the overall potency is decreased. Here see in the structure of adrenaline, at third and fourth both positions hydroxyl group is present, but at phenylephrine on fourth position hydroxyl group is absent. So phenylephrine is less potent than adrenaline. When one of the hydroxyl group from the position third or fourth is absent, the potency of compound is decreased. Here in phenylephrine, the hydroxyl group at position fourth is absent. So phenylephrine is less potent as compared to adrenaline. Then presence of hydroxyl group at position third and fifth. We have seen at 3 and 4. Now we will talk about hydroxyl group at position 3 and 5. But here 3 hydroxyl group at position number 3 and hydroxyl group at position number 5. But with bulky substitutions on amino nitrogen gives beta-2 selective drug. With hydroxyl groups at 3 and 5, but with bulky substitution on amino group gives beta-2 selectivity. For example, orsiprenalin and terbutaline relaxes bronchial muscles without affecting cardiac muscles. As you know, in bronchi beta-2 receptors are present and in cardiac muscles beta-1 receptors are present, but bulky substitution on amino group with hydroxyl group at third and fifth position makes the compound beta-2 selective, right? So here hydroxyl group at third and fifth position with bulky substitutions on amino group makes the compound beta-2 selectivity, and because of this reason orsiprenalin and terbutaline relaxes bronchial muscles without affecting cardiac muscles. Then we have talked about hydroxyl groups at third and fourth position and third and fifth position. Now we will talk about the substitutions other than hydroxyl groups. But the substitutions other than hydroxyl groups have greater selectivity for adrenergic receptors. Here, in the example of salbutamol, where on the position number 3, CH2OH group is present, and it makes the salbutamol beta 2 selective. Means the substitutions other than hydroxyl groups makes the compound selective to specific type of receptor. Then the second site, which is substitution of beta carbon. We have seen substitutions in phenyl ring. Then the second site is substitution of beta carbon. Hydroxyl group of beta carbon decreases CNS stimulant action because hydroxyl group is polar group and it lowers down the lipid solubility of the drug. To give CNS action, the drug has to pass blood-brain barrier, and the blood-brain barrier is lipidic in nature. So, drug must be lipophilic to cross the blood-brain barrier. But when hydroxyl group on beta carbon is substituted, so hydroxyl group is polar in nature. So, it lowers down the lipophilicity of the compound. So, the drug cannot easily cross BBB and it cannot produce CNS effect easily. Which means hydroxyl group on beta carbon decreases CNS stimulant activity, right? But this substitution increases agonist activity of the drug at alpha and beta. Here see ephedrine and amphetamine. In ephedrine, hydroxyl group is present on beta carbon, but there is no substitution of beta carbon in amphetamine. So, ephedrine is less CNS stimulant as compared to amphetamine, right? Third site is substitution of alpha carbon. The carbon next to the amino group is known as alpha carbon. The drugs having substitutions on alpha carbon blocks the metabolism caused by MAO, monoamino oxidase, and hence these drugs have longer duration of action. Any substitution on alpha carbon blocks the metabolism caused by enzyme monoamino oxidase. In amphetamine, see, methyl substitution is there at alpha carbon, and so amphetamine resists the degradation or metabolism or deamination by monoamino oxidase. Then the fourth and last site, substitutions on amino group. Lesser the substitution on amino group, higher will be the selectivity for alpha receptors. In adrenaline, methyl is substituted, and noradrenaline there is no substituted. So adrenaline is highly alpha selective as compared to noradrenaline. This is a very minute difference. The unsubstituted or alkyl substituted adrenergic amines easily crosses blood BBB and have more CNS activity. For example, amphetamine and ephedrine, we have seen that ephedrine has less CNS activity than amphetamine, but both of them has CNS activity because in amphetamine the amino group is unsubstituted, and in ephedrine the amino group is substituted by lower alkyl group, which is methyl. So both of them have CNS activity, but ephedrine has less as compared to amphetamine. More the size of alkyl substitution, higher will be the beta selective action. Isoprenaline, terbutaline and salbutamol have selective beta 2 activity, and reason for that is the substituents present on amino groups are bulkier in size, means they are larger in size. See here in isoprenaline, then in terbutaline, and then in salbutamol. The substituents are larger in size, and so these substitutions make the drugs selectively beta 2 selective drug. And the last point is phenyl ring must be separated from side chain amino group by 2 carbon atoms. Lengthening of this side chain or shortening of this side chain makes the compound less active or inactive. The distance between phenyl ring and amino group must be 2 carbon atoms to make the drug sympathetic agonist, adrenergic agonist or sympathomimetic. Right? Branching is okay, but lengthening or shortening of the side chain will make the drug inactive or less active. So this was all about structure activity relationship of sympathomimetic drug or adrenergic drug. And because the parent compound is beta-phenyl ethylamine, it is also known as SAR of beta-phenyl ethylamine. Thank you.